All right, it is done. Written, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are talking about the ASAP methodology, which is called accelerated SAP methodology, and it is SAP's own project methodology. Yes, SAP has innovated this methodology keeping in mind the customer specific requirements or SAP customers requirement with respect to the project implementation. What are the best practices we can follow in SAP project? Those has been like documented, those has been planned, those has been like planned by SAP in this methodology. This is also falling under the standard category, but here the terminology could be slightly different, right? Generic IT project or any software project, you say, okay, it is planning, you say requirement gathering, requirement analysis, feasibility, then you say, okay, it's your design, then you say coding or development, and then you say the testing and then the deployment. But here SAP has its own terminology, and in the project types already we have discussed part of implementation. What are the phases we have? Again, the same thing we need to write. So first phase, Nagesh, what is the first phase?
Project preparation.
Project preparation. Okay, let's write down the phases first, and then we'll talk about the key goals and deliverables of each phase. What is the next phase, Balaji?
Preparation.
Huh?
Business blueprint.
Business blueprint. All right. Next,
Realization.
realization. And next,
Final preparation.
final preparation.
Go
Next,
live.
Go live.
and go live. Yes.
Yeah.
These are the 5 phases you have. By default interview question. So, what is ASAP methodology? What are the phases you have in ASAP methodology? What phases you have been part of? And what set of responsibilities you had in those projects? Whatever projects you are showing in your resume when you go for interview. Getting it? So, the projects that you have worked mandatorily, you need to follow certain project methodologies or the best practices, and that is where we are talking about the standard project methodology or the standard project execution model, and then we are talking about the time bound delivery model. And part of this we are talking about today ASAP methodology, and ASAP methodology is SAP's own project methodology that SAP has designed keeping in mind the SAP project requirements, right? And this project methodology is also falling under the standard category, and it has 5 phases. Starts with project preparation, next blueprint or business blueprint, then you have realization, then you have final preparation, and then you have go live. Yes or no? So project preparation, so what is that we do? What is the key goal in project preparation? Balaji, key goal, project preparation?
Project preparation.
Create
Like
project roadmap.
no.
The key goal part of the project preparation phase is create project roadmap. Yes. Second phase. What is the key goal, Nagesh? Already
Uh,
in the implementation phase. Create master design document or BVP document. Yes or no?
Yeah.
yes.
Realization is the key goal.
Customization and giving coding
Realization, here
development.
you do the development or you do configuration, customization, and integration activities. Yes or no? Final
Yes.
preparation, what is the key goal?
Giving training to the end user.
Final preparation is also called readiness check, or here you do testing activities, which is your UAT testing activities. There are a lot of concepts in testing, UT, UAT, SIT, all of those we discussed. But for timing, just understand testing. But when we get into the final preparation testing phase, I'll teach you in depth of testing how it works. So readiness check, testing, user training, and documentation process. All the documents, project documents has to be consolidated. So that is final preparation activity or readiness check activity before we go live. Next, go live. Go live, majorly you will have the deployment activity. The ultimate goal is deployment, but that is something again you will be doing. That is where again you will be doing data migration and deployment, or you will be moving into the SAP production system. So this data migration deployment will be done based on a strategy called cutover strategy. In go live phase, I'll teach you how we do the cutover planning and what are the key points of the do's and don'ts and the practices we follow part of the cutover strategy. So right, so these are the 5 phases you have. So when it comes to the phases in the ASAP methodology, we have project preparation where we create the project roadmap, it's called project charter. Second, you have business blueprint where you create the master design document or the DDP document for the respective modules that you are implementing. Third, you have realization phase, which is this realization phase, you will be doing the development activities where you are doing configuration, customization, integration activities based on the business blueprint. And once the development is over, right, next you will be going for the readiness check, which is primarily your testing, training, and documentation activities. Further onto that, you will have the 5th phase of the project, which is your go live. And this is the final phase here. And in this go live phase, you will be doing the data migration and deployment activities, and you will be moving into the SAP production system, handing over the system to the client, and then further the support and maintenance activities will continue. So in interview by default, they will ask you what is project methodology, what project methodologies you know, have you worked on ASAP methodology, and if yes, what are the phases you have and what phases you have been part of. Guys, able to understand?
Yeah, sir. But one thing that you have written current version of the tool 8. What is this, sir?
Every application, every tool, every software will have a version. You have Yamaha FZ 2.0, 3.0. What is that? Version only, right? You have Android 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, whatever point .0 is there. 9.0, 10.0, 11.0, whatever it is there. What is that? That is the OS version, Android version. You have ECC 5.0, 6.0. What is that? Similarly, as this is also a tool and also a project methodology, so this will have a version. And remember, you cannot use lifelong, you cannot use, let's say, Android. You cannot use Android 3.0 lifelong. You have to, as per the requirement, as per the situation, as the industry is constantly innovating, like we are innovating and industry is changing. So you also have to add new functionality to the product. Similarly, when it comes to the methodologies of this particular methodology, SAP has planned something, SAP has designed something. But again, every day the customer requirements are changing. And that is where they have added more best practices and the version has changed. You able to understand?
Yeah.
So, we're
Santosh.
talking about project methodology, 5 phases. So far, any question? Balaji, any question?
No, Santosh.
Okay, so if we can understand the key deliverables, so what phases you will be part of in the beginning of your career? So you will be part of the realization phase, and this is very important. So as an SAP consultant, you will be beginning of your career. You will be part of, or you will be involved from realization to go live. Yes or no? Yes. And what are the key activities you will do? You will be doing, what you will be doing? Your key responsibilities or major responsibilities in the project would be, you will be doing development activities, you will be doing configuration, customization, and integration activities. Yes or no? Huh? Able to understand, guys?
Yeah, Santosh.
Nagesh?
Yes, sir.
Nagesh, you have to work hard. Do
No,
a
no,
little
sir.
bit of yoga in the morning time. Your brain needs more blood, not functioning. Because you work in night shift, it becomes difficult for you to grasp things. But don't give this as your excuses. So start working hard. So you'll be doing configuration, customization, integration activities. Then what you will be doing? You will be involved In start writing, you will be involved in testing, training, and documentation activities. Next, you will be next you will be involved in data migration and deployment activities, which is your go live. Yes or no? And further on to that, mandatorily as a consultant, most of the time in your career, you will be working mostly on the support side if you are joining a multinational company. But small scale companies, mid scale companies, you never know. You can work, you will be assigned to 3-4 different clients also. That would be the situation. So you will be mentally prepared whether it is a small scale company or a multinational company, whatever it is, you should be ready to work hard. You will be involved in data migration and deployment, and further on to that, you will be involved in support and maintenance activities, which is your support project, support and maintenance activities. Able to understand? So this would be your key responsibility when you are starting your career, right? But here in this program, I'm teaching you the complete full cycle implementation. It's not like that only you should have the end-to-end cycle implementation knowledge or only the development, testing, and the training knowledge. You should have the complete consulting knowledge, and that's your full cycle implementation activities. Able to understand, guys?
Yes, sir.
Right, Patrick?
Yes, Santosh.